Good morning, Tuesday the 23rd of September. I was meant to mention yesterday, I think it was some equinox. Equinox, was that a thing yesterday? Was it like, I don't really know what it means. It's maybe the day and nights were equal. But it's chilly. It's definitely chilly this morning, but beautiful and still. And not a lot of rain. So I'm getting a bit fascinated by that otter. You'd have seen that video. Oh, that's a pigeon. Let's turn this camera around. Yeah, so I've just become a bit obsessed with otter. Well, just signs of an otter. I keep thinking, oh, is that the otter? Is that the otter? That's how I used to be before. Basically, to spot an otter, I've got my friend Caroline. We used to call her my shit hot otter spotter, and she had a dog called Berin, and Berin used to know that Caroline was looking for the otter, so it would bark, then Caroline would know that the otters are somewhere around. So she used to, and she said to me, she'd been on the boat for years, and she said, and this is back probably 2019. She said she used to feel blessed if she saw the otter once a year, and that now when she was here, she'd be disappointed if she didn't see it every single day. So those crayfish bits that we saw on the towpath yesterday must be an otter. So I'm going to keep an eye out for it. Yeah, so how we see it is you see bubbles in the canal, and then they have to come up every 30 seconds. So when you see the bubbles, you follow the bubbles, and then you see the otter pop its head up. So, oh God, I would love to share that with you guys if I saw an otter here. Just, it'd be magical. It'd be the making of my YouTube career. So Camille back in the water, looking resplendent. My friends we've taken all the wood off here. I need to sort this frame out, and then we're going to clad this. With Cladco. And then it'll give me like another prep area for boats. And a place for Mike to use as well. Mind you, this boat sort of highlights how long we need it, because this is a biggie and she stretches out on each end. Little bit of an issue. I don't sometimes trouble you guys with this, but a little bit of damage to the rail. Part of what the problem is there's a spring that goes under there, and this is getting worse. I'm not quite sure how to repair it. I mean, what you'd love to do is to dig it all up and rebuild it, but we don't have the money for that. I wonder if I couldn't just weld another piece on top there. It's definitely collapsing underneath. What would worry me is if we were just gonna weld it, would it just split again? There's another bit up here, I think. Foxy's just looking great. When I do my handovers, I walk past Bubbly too. my friends Ben and Ellen, and probably two's got this beautiful shaped cabin. And I look at it and I think, oh, I mean, that's beautiful, but my Andy will make this even more beautiful. And he keeps saying, oh, it's going to be difficult. And I love it. I love it when Andy says, oh, really hard, because nothing's hard for Andy. Well, it might be tricky, but it's only because he'll make it Andy standard, and it will look beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Definitely no swallows. I'm already thinking about how joyous I'm going to feel next year when I hear the barn swallows. So you'd have probably seen the video with James and Izzy, and now we have started to put the boat back together. We've got some new solar panels, new branding. Izzy did cry when she saw it. Does that make me a masochist? I say a sadomasochist because I was looking forward to seeing her cry, but there were tears of joy. And now James has really got his work cut out to crack on. I think little bits that Izzy will need doing to the interior. Just love that. I love the name. So we're going to have a traditional naming ceremony tomorrow. I get to wear my hat. Eee! Well done, Tristan. Well done, team. Oh, look at that sky. Oh, I better do that as my let's pause this and I'll do that as my... So, Amelie's going to come and hang out at the wharf a bit because we've decided that we really want to try and grow the channel. You know, we've both enjoyed it, and you know, we don't get a lot of views compared to the guys that have been doing it for a while, and you know, I'm sure they're much better. I mean, some of them, Mindful Narrowboat Pirate, Narrowboat the James built, same ship, different day, who are coming for a paint job. So they're all obviously tailors afloat. That these are people who cruising the cut, people who are much better, and they've been doing it a lot longer. So we're not, but we enjoy it, and it's been good for business. We get some lovely comments. We get a lovely community. So we're possibly going to be thinking about doing a daily on-the-day update, because if Amelie's here, we might as well. Because the way it works now is Amelie's linked to my phone, and then she just gets all the videos, and then just at home she just uploads them. So now that she's going to be hanging around here, she's going to be staying on a boat, possibly doing her own boat, possibly doing the motorhome. So, yeah, what do you think? Do you think like 10, 15 minutes? Would it stand for that every day? Should we try and do 15 minutes a day, or just as and when, as and what's happening? If things are interesting, if we're here, if we're around, what Andy's projects are. So let me know, what do you think? Should we try and do a daily update? Because we're here for you guys, you know, we really are. Okay, bit more work. Tristan's on smoke duty. Not checking if there's any smoke, on smoke on his vape. Here we go. We're now Look at this, my friends have turned up. And it turns out Ellie is an expert on the helm. And she wasn't kidding me. An absolute natural. What a beautiful day.
It is gorgeous, isn't it?
Beautiful people. And me. And a beautiful boat. Fantastic. Such a glorious day. So our friends on Touch and Go, they'd spotted the otter remnants of all the crayfish and sort of highlighted it, and they'd watched the vlog the night before, so they drawn my attention to it. So gorgeous boat, Aussie flag on it, no sheets from Australia. See, so these,
See you on YouTube.
you're gonna, yep, see us on the channel. There we go. I'll give you a little nudge out. It's a beautiful, beautiful boat. We painted this about 3 years ago, but it's gorgeous. This is from Boutique Narrowboats, who they run out of Market Harborough, and it's lovely. We always get lovely hires, and they get lovely hires. So this is actually quite a crucial stage at the moment. So if we see, we're going to have to chop it off about here because the roof starts to dip there. Actually, I've just had an idea. Andy, couldn't we carry on with the dip, follow the dip, and have it lower there? What? But bubbly too. But we're innovators. What do you mean to see any other boats doing that?
Consider,
But then it's going to look so.
consider not bringing the handrail along and putting a tube rail like you've got on lazy days.
Wow.
Because rolling that 40mm box is going to be a ball.
Well, let's look at that later. Let's get the roof discussed first and see what we're going to do. But if we followed the curve of that, it would go down to about here, wouldn't it? Okay.
You're losing headroom then, aren't you?
Right, okay. Hey! He's on YouTube. That reminds me, have you seen that film Castaway? You're a good-looking lad. Oh, good.
A minute, mate. Look at the state of me.
So, top of Foxton. We've got a not starting gem, so we'll see what this is all about. Good morning. Wednesday the 24th. It's a misty, misty morning. But it's a good day. It's a good day. It's always a good day. But it's, I'm excited today because we are bringing out Izzy and James's boat for a blessing ceremony. Traditional to get rid of the old name and bless the boat with the new name. And I get to wear a hat because you know I like dressing up. Not like that. Or maybe a little bit. So, yeah, so unfortunately Izzy and James can't come down, so we're going to do, but we've got to do it because we're on such a tight schedule, as in just boats moving around. You know, we need a bigger wharf. So like, subscribe, thumbs up, hype, get me to 5 million viewers, and I'll buy next door, and we'll have loads more boats to play with, and have loads more fun. So yeah, no, I couldn't think of anything worse. But yeah, so let's turn the camera around. Let's look at something nice. So trolley. Oh, the reason we're bringing her out as well is because we need to black her. We do this when we're doing the painting. It just takes the drips away. She only got 2-pack black last year, so we won't be doing a major job, just sort of down to the waterline. And then there's a couple of things we're doing inside. Andy will be back on Foxy today. I've actually got to go and visit my mum and dad, so I hope they're going to wait until we bend the metal at the front. But Emily and I are going to see my mum and dad, her grandpa and grandpa. What we did is last night we opened it up to equalise the temperatures, which it's worked, because otherwise if we'd have taken it out and it's all warm, we'd have got condensation. It wouldn't do any harm, but we're just a better way to do it. Nice tidy job on the solar panels. Solar panels have come down in price considerably. Yeah, nice. And these brackets mean you can tilt them towards the sun. Okay, welcome to our renaming ceremony. Unfortunately, Izzy and James can't be here, so our love and thoughts are with you today. So we thought we'd record this for prosperity, and so you can look back on it and fondly remember the changing of the name. In my position as Chief Head Wharfinger, I would like to say, O Poseidon, mighty and great ruler of the seas and oceans and canals, to whom all ships and we who venture upon your vast domain are required to pay homage, implore you in your graciousness to expunge from all time from your records and recollection the name Castle Fluke, which has ceased to be an entity in your kingdom. As proof thereof, we submit this ingot bearing her name to be corrupted through your powers and forever be purged from the sea. Sorry about the litter, Jez. I promise you that we'll pick it up. In grateful acknowledgement of your munificence and dispensation, we offer these libations to your majesty and your court. And we're having a little bit of Kylie for this. So we make another little Kylie prayer. We say, whoever sails in her, they should be so lucky, 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 lucky. So we offer these libations. Sorry about the paintwork, Trist. It is the non-alcoholic stuff because it's early in the morning. O Poseidon, mighty and great ruler of the seas and ocean, to whom all ships and we have ventured upon your vast domain are required to pay homage, implore you in your graciousness to take unto your records and recollection this worthy vessel, hereafter and for all time known as Under the Stars, guarding her with your mighty arm and trident, and ensuring her of safe and rapid passage through her journeys within your realm, subject to stoppages. In appreciation of your munificence, dispensation, and in honour of your greatness, we offer these libations to your majesty and your court. O mighty rulers of the winds, through whose power our frail vessels traverse the wild and faceless deep, we implore you to grant this worthy vessel, under the stars, the benefit and pleasure of your bounty, ensuring us of your gentle administration according to our needs. Great Boreas, exalted ruler of the north wind, grant us permission to use your mighty powers in the pursuit of our lawful endeavours, ever sparing us the overwhelming scourge of your frigid breath. Great Zephyrus, exalted ruler of the west wind, grant us permission to use your mighty powers in the pursuit of our lawful endeavours, ever sparing us the overwhelming scourge of your wild breath. Great Eurus, exalted ruler of the east wind, grant us permission to use your mighty powers in the pursuit of our lawful endeavours, ever sparing us the overwhelming scourge of your mighty breath. Great Notus, exalted ruler of the south wind, grant us permission to use your mighty powers in the pursuit of our lawful endeavours, ever sparing us the overwhelming scourge of your scalding breath. To under the stars. We are having a hatch with glass in, so we'll think about the framework for the hatch. So again, another measurement for boats is 6'3". So basically 1900 mil. So pretty much the hatch bear in mind where it's going to open. You got a bit of chalk? What I'm feeling is this is what I'm feeling. Bend to there, dinette to there, as in pushing to there, and then we're going to be 1900 again here. So this is just for that feels wide, doesn't it? No, no, for the bed. So the middle of that. Huh? It's a big hat. So 1909.50. So this is what I'm feeling. Huh?
That's a big house.
Oh, I've got the doors as well. That's the doors there on the other side. So this is the hatch. Is that too big? Straight off there.
Morning.
Morning. Make it 2 foot.
Yeah. And that one there, is it? The 2 foot next to the middle one there.
That's good.
Yeah. Now, well, really, about where it is. Does that help? Yeah? Inch off the gunnel. That just seems long now, so basically, well, that's a 2 metre sheet, isn't it? So really, that's the dinette from there to there. Hatch is going to go there, but I'm going to rethink how we're going to. I don't really want to take up all that space with the dinette. If there's a way.
Don't forget you got your stove up, so someone wants to do
We've got your stove there, yeah. So we're only going to come out like 2'6" probably. 2 foot. So this is a single. We could make this like a rock and roll bed, so it sort of. Well, no, we'd still need 2, 2 and 2.
Trying to make a double bed out of it.
No, just a decent single, but I'll just make a 2 foot. So it can drop, and then we've got storage underneath, and I've got a wardrobe over here somehow. Yeah? You like that precise science behind it all?
You're only 1 inch above the gun.
Do you think?
Maybe
2. What, is that the water running?
2. Splashing up.
Okay.
Just hammering down on that side of the boat. Because I will put the strips on mine.
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah, okay. Tidy. So it's been black recently, so we're just blacking it below the waterline.